Hey everyone, I'm Anastasia, your host for Anastasia's Hump Day Happenings. Today I'm going to share 4 tips on how to handle political posts from colleagues. Oh, we're seeing it. We are seeing it. In fact, wait. We're seeing it. Blame throwers, okay? So what is happening is friends and colleagues, and especially as women, because we get emotional, and most of our colleagues are our friends, sometimes family, right? But what we're seeing are labels and judgment. So for example, if you are a Republican, I'm gonna unfriend you. If you're a Democrat, I'm gonna unfriend you. What? So how I'm reading it when I see a post like that, and it makes me anxious, it makes me sad, and I know it does a lot of my fellow women, friends, and colleagues out there. I know it does, because I'm seeing everybody going, I don't know how to handle this. I got you. But what it makes us feel is the fact of what? If I don't have the same faith as you, you're gonna unfriend me. If I'm not a mom, you're gonna unfriend me. If I don't have an iPhone, you're gonna unfriend me. If I don't, I have a husky and you prefer labradoodles, are you gonna unfriend me? I mean, what? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, is it because I'm just not really a total blonde? You're gonna unfriend me? And then what happens when we see colleagues post these ultimatums, these judgments, these labels? They're connected to other colleagues that are connected to other colleagues who are connected to sponsors, who are connected to sponsors, or yes, friends and family. So what happens? So if you view me as bad if I'm not your political party, does that mean we're all bad? How do we handle this? I got you. 4 steps. Step 1, the first step is to pause. I know a lot of people would say, breathe. And I understand that, but the truth of the matter is when I see these posts, I can hear myself almost gasp, but I'm holding my breath because I just immediately had that urge to be like, blah, blah, blah. That's not true. You know me. But I shouldn't have to defend myself when someone's giving an ultimatum that has no background for me, right? So pause, resist the urge to respond, release it. Step 2, see the big picture, big picture. And there's 4 steps under that. So big picture and step 1 under that. The first thing is to look at that person's post. Yes, it does hurt. It's like, that's judgmental. However, is that person, do you really think that they think you're like that? Right? I mean, is that really the person that they are? Sometimes people, maybe they've just had a bad day. Maybe, they're emotionally charged and they just set that out there. Very well could be, because if you know that person, you're like, okay, I get it, but I'm not going to take it personally. Okay? The second thing to do is, what do you think they would do if they saw you on the street? They'd probably give you a hug. They'd probably give you an elbow hug, high elbow, whatever it is, right? We're going to see them at industry conferences. You're going to work with them. You're going to collaborate with them. We see people on Zoom calls. Chances are they're going to be like, oh my gosh, we have so much to do. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, and you're just talking all kinds of stuff, right? Industries are very, very connected. So in saying that, what would they do? I don't think somebody's going to get on a plane or see me at the next conference I'm speaking at to say, Anastasia, I need to know what to do with how I'm going to be with you on social media. So here's the question. Are you Republican or Democrat? I gotta know. The third thing to look at is, have you collaborated already with this person? And if you have, how was the experience? Likely the experience was great. And if it wasn't, well, then that's your answer. But likely if it was great, the fourth and final of big picture here is to say, okay, this person's clearly emotionally charged today. How will this impact future collaborations? And then you get to choose whether or not you're going to step back from that collaboration for a little bit and then come back at a later time, or you're going to move forward on a collaboration. Step 3, words matter. I know we say this all the time, but they really matter. What you place out there when you're giving ultimatums, when you're creating labels, when you're creating division with judgments, they matter, even when you have a bad day. And when I say this, it's really important to look at the triggers, which I'm sure is the news. So you have triggers, thoughts, actions, consequence. Triggers, thoughts, actions, consequences. The consequence, when you make an action like that, you've placed a post out there, is the fact that you are risking connections between colleagues, you are risking new clients existing client relations, referrals, you are risking friendships and even family. And if this was done in a sense of emotional, a high emotional intensity, I get it. But when you start to have ultimatums and you're very one-sided, that can be a risk. So just know that your words matter. Your beliefs matter, yes, but also your words matter with what you place out on social media. And finally, set healthy boundaries for your energy. I know these posts, when you see them, especially from motivational women that you know and admire, and we lift each other up. Man, when you see labels and judgments and divisional posts, it's just got a bad vibe all over it. Do not match the energy. Why? Because your energy introduces yourself to your next comment. Your energy introduces yourself to your next client, your next call, your next Zoom meeting, your next whomever you come in contact with. Your energy introduces you, and it is your greatest currency, so spend it well. I hope this helps to answer how to handle political posts when you see them from colleagues online. Let me know which one you feel will work with you best. I'm looking forward to your comments. Like this channel and join me every single week. And until next Wednesday, take what you learn and make a difference with it.